And there he comes, His Majesty the King. As the balconies fill above him, looking down, Her Majesty the Queen Consort, Her Royal Highness the Princess of Wales, they're together. Her Royal Highness the Countess of Wessex, Vice Admiral Sir Tim Lawrence, His Royal Highness the Duke of Kent, Their Royal Highnesses the Duke and Duchess of Gloucester, and Her Royal Highness Princess Alexandra, the Honourable Lady Ogilvy. We're approaching the heart of our morning. There are the chimes back at Big Ben. The King's Troop Royal Horse Artillery will fire a solitary field gun in Horse Guards parade, and as Big Ben strikes 11, the 2-minute silence will begin. The last post sounded by the buglers of the Royal Marines, the King receiving his wreath. He proceeds to the top step of the north side of the cenotaph in the uniform of the Field Marshal. 41 open-style poppy petals made from bonded fabric. He steps back. salutes, becoming the 4th monarch and the 3rd king to lead the national commemoration at this cenotaph. The wreath of the Queen Consort, laid by Captain Edward.
And there we have it. Just give me a second. Whew. Gets me every time. Gets me every time. I'd normally be at our local cenotaph paying my respects today. I have worked on numerous Remembrance Sundays, but always managed to stop, and quite rightly so. And I always stop on the if I can, if not I have to reflect on the 11th day, on the 11th hour.
At the end of the road, turn right, Normandy Way. Turn right.
It's days like today which come with mixed emotions, really, isn't it? You know, we're remembering those that paid the ultimate price for the freedom that we enjoy today. But with that is the freedom that we have today.
After 900 feet, cross the roundabout and take the first exit, Normandy Way.
You know, it's the free, right or wrongly, the freedom that we have today to be able to climb up on top of the
Cross
Dartford
the
Bridge
and take the first exit.
and protest. Rightly or wrongly, you have the right to do it. Whether it's correct or not is a different matter. You know, try doing that in North Korea, or Russia, or China.
After a quarter of a mile, hit right on the roundabout and take the second exit, Berry Road.
But really, it's about remembering those that paid the price.
Go right on the roundabout and take the second exit.
And we have to do that. The world keeps turning though, doesn't it, you know? And we have to crack on. So today I'm heading to Chesterfield. Got to go onto the docks. Box off, box on, empty box off, and a full box on, and I'm going up to Chesterfield to a place that I've been to a few times now, and a few times on a Sunday. And yeah, we'll make our way up there. We should be up by 5. Well, it depends how long we are on the docks. This is the big thing. Oh, well, blimey. My heart lays heavy. Lays heavy. Did you not see me, or are you just stupid? I'm not speeding, I'm doing 40 mile an hour. Not really in the mood for fuckwittery today.
Turn right.
Right, so I'm going onto the docks, and hopefully when I speak to you later on, I'll be in a it's not that I'm in a bad mood, it's not that I'm just in a reflective mood, you know? Not in a bad mood at all. Just a little sad, I guess, you know? Just a little sad. I'll speak to you all later. Hello. Down on the docks. Blimey. It's looking empty. Somebody in the cubicle as well. Look at that, empty, empty, empty. Where's all these empty boxes going? We're in. Right, when I park up and do the twist locks, I'm going to walk in front of the truck like I always do. See if you can spot me. And that'll give you an idea of what it's like for when pedestrians walk out in front of us when we're in heavy traffic and they expect us to see them. So see if you can spot me. I won't, you know, I won't hug the front of the truck, I'll just walk normally.
After 300 feet, turn left, dry dock.
I've confused sat-nav by coming in here. I'm going to get out here, undo the twist locks, pull forwards, get the box lifted off, and then go into the next area to get a box put on. So we're back.
At the end of the road, turn left,
Stop
Western
here.
Avenue, then cross the roundabout and take the second exit.
See if you can see me. Did you see me? Did you?
Turn left, Western Avenue, then cross the roundabout and take the second exit.
It's two straddler. There's two lifters here. Yeah, it's empty of boxes. See how long it takes. Don't reckon it's long as one coming. Oh, gives me time for a sip of psychotic mood alteration drink. Coffee. There we go. Straight on. Excellent. That's what I like to see. Lift me off, boy. I reckon I'm going to get a tug at the next one, so I shall speak to you all in a minute or two. Just lifted off now. Speak to you all in a bit. Right. Ready to go. What? But we'll see about home. Got to take off again in a second. Feeding the seagulls right where I want to be. Best they don't shit all over me. Good to go. Put my window up in case one sort of dive bombs me in. Get away. Loon. Oh, new bit of look, new bit of concrete. They've concreted it.
After 600 feet, bear left, then go left on the roundabout and take the first exit.
Well, she's a bit on the weighty side. She says she's 21 ton. Yeah, I think she is a bit. She dropped the axle down, the axle dropped. Didn't get a tug from customs, and we didn't get a tug on the way in. I thought I was going to, but he sort of waved me on through, didn't want to know.
Bear left, then go left on the roundabout and take the first exit.
Bears in the docks. Bears in the docks.
Go left on the roundabout and take the first exit, Western Avenue.
Take it nice and gentle. Okay, so we're going to Chesterfield. I think I've already said that at least twice.
Turn right.
She's got a fair bit of weight behind her. Gorgeous Kira still won't wear a t-shirt. If I said I'd get a t-shirt made up with that on it, she won't have it.
Turn right.
I thought of another one as well, like wide load. She won't have that either. I don't know what's wrong with the girl. So we're on 47 minutes, so we'll be on 50 minutes, I suspect, by the time I'm up here. Oh no, gate's I thought the gate was shut. So we're looking at somewhere around 4:30, 5 o'clock to get to where I'm going tonight, which is okay. someone's ratchet strap there? No, no. Just a bit of debris. Well, we've completed the docks. Another.
After 600 feet, go right on the roundabout and take the third exit, First Avenue.
Another day of survival.
Go right on the roundabout and take the third exit.
A load of containers in there now. I wonder if that's all those empty containers. No, it's a bit bizarre. Can't see any seals on them, I don't think. Can't really see. Thank you. Right, 48 minutes. It's not bad. Well, so I say it's not bad. It's a Sunday. There shouldn't be any, you know. Minutes when there's I was down on empty. I was down in the area 1. There was only 2 trucks when I got in there. 1 truck left immediately because I took his slot, and then
after 600 feet, go left on the roundabout.
The next guy got
the first exit, A35, Redbridge Road.
The next box, the guy next to me, he had his box landed, and I was just sat there for another 10 minutes whilst
go left on the roundabout and take the first exit.
Whilst I waited for mine. Makes you wonder sometimes. So we're heading north up to the
after half a mile, keep left.
straight forward onto the 271 here, down at the bottom here at the Redbridge roundabout. 271 M3 A34, cut across country A43, sorry M4 A34 M40.
After a quarter of a mile, keep left, then go right on the roundabout and take the third exit.
A43 onto the A5. I've got the A5 rather than M1. A5's up just 1 or 2 junctions, 1 junction I think it is.
Keep
and then
left, then go right on the roundabout and take the third exit.
Onto the M1 up to junction 29. Easy. Oh,
after 600 feet,
on paper.
go right on the roundabout and
Cool.
take the third exit, M271, towards the Midlands.
The only reason I got her on is for traffic, otherwise I'd turn her off. Come on in. She's going to be singing on the hills. Oh, cycle tourists, excellent. Wonder where they've come from, wonder where they're going. At least the weather's mild. It's been wet, but it's been mild. Yeah, it's not much urgency. Come on, girl. Feeling a bit better now. Always gets me. Remembrance Day always, well, anything like this gets, you know, but Remembrance Day always, and it gets worse every year. I don't know whether it's just an age thing. I keep, you know, you look at Facebook and there's always somebody that's died, you know, out of the electoral signals, and it's always like, geez, another one gone. You know, you can have like 2 or 3 a week sometimes. It's just everyone's getting on, isn't they? You know, I'm 55. I don't know.
After half a mile, right on the roundabout and take the third exit, M27, towards London.
But we've got blue sky, the sun's shining, so it should be a pleasant trip up. So there's that to be grateful for.
Go right on the roundabout and take the third exit.
Just wait until I get onto the So we've got, since its navigation tells me, 185 mile to go. I'll probably shoehorn in a brake just to be on the safe side. I'll do that when I get on the A5. Let's have something to eat. So I got home at 8 o'clock Saturday night. No, I didn't. Tell a lie. I got home 8 o'clock. No, I didn't. I finished 8 o'clock Friday. Got back later than I was hoping for, but
Take the exit, M27, then take the motorway.
I didn't start until 8, did I? 8 in the morning. So, you know, I didn't have a particularly long day. It was just a late start. And I'd only done about 5.5, 6 hours, 6 hours of driving, 6.5 maybe, something like that. So it wasn't a long day. It was just, I just started late. So start late, you start late, you finish late. As simple as that. Which is slightly annoying on a Friday night. During the week, doesn't really matter as long as you can get parked. But Friday night when you want to get home, bit of a pisser really. But I got home, so that's the main thing. And I put my card in at 10:15 this morning. So I'll have to repay about, I don't know, 8 hours, something like that. I think it was 8, quarter past 8, I don't know, something like that. But I worked it out roughly, give or take, the odd 10 minutes here or there. Or was it 1:45? I don't know, anyway. I worked it out, I've got to repay about, I owe 8 hours, which I'll do next weekend. And we'll go from there. So yeah, no great shakes. Oh yeah, so we got home Friday. I got home Friday night, and I messaged the good.
2 miles, take the exit, 4, M27, towards Manchester.
We had a plan, so as soon as I got back to the yard, I messaged her, and she put the order in for the curry, which was really nice. And so I got home, and it was just arrived. Absolutely perfect timing. I was absolutely ravenously hungry as well. So dumped the bags straight into a curry, excellent, and a beer. I'd have a beer. I don't think I did actually. No, straight in the curry. So that was really nice. Saturday morning, the gorgeous girl works from home, and her office, now that she works from home, used to be. Her office used to be my office when I worked from home, and so she took over the office because obviously I don't use it. Why? There's no need for me. So she just moved straight in. But it was painted as sort of like a dark grey. I liked it. She liked it, but it wasn't the colour that she really wanted. She wanted something a bit lighter and a bit more feminine. Understandable. So she says, I'm going to paint the office. I said, oh right, darling, yeah, no problem at all, brilliant. That'd be good practice when we get the farts and you know, learn how to paint. Yeah, oh yeah, never done it before. So what you need to do, because it's a dark grey, you'll need to put on an undercoat, and then you put on the layers of like the colour that you want after that. So we need to, you know, just so that the grey doesn't bleed through. Oh, okay. So it's a small room, not room for a double bed in there. It's like the little box room. You know, it's a bit bigger than that, but you get a single bed in, a wardrobe, all that. And that's the size of the room. So it's not massive. And on one wall there's a door to get in, obviously, and on the opposite wall there's a radiator and a window. So there's only 2 full walls, and they're not big. So anyway, she starts on the first wall, gets 2/3 of it done, and goes, I don't like this. This was about a fortnight ago. And I thought, oh, okay, I'll wait to see how long. I'll wait to see when I get the nudge to do it, which I did. And I did it yesterday. So I got the first coat on. Plugged the holes up. So there's a few holes in the walls where the like pictures have been, so polyfilled down, sanded them off, and got the first coat of white on it, which actually is a really thick emulsion. It was a I think it was a Dulux emulsion, white emulsion. It was quite thick, and I didn't want to. I thought, should I water it down a bit? It's really thick. But I thought, well, actually no, it's going to do me. It's going to be harder to put on, you know. But it's going to cover that paint white, the grey paint up quite well. So I persevered with it and did it. Didn't take that long, to be honest.
After half a mile, keep right.
So she's got her paint that she wants now, which is like a very light pink, but really lighten the room up, you know. And I'll whack that on one coat on Saturday, one coat on Sunday, and jobs are good. I'll be putting that on with a roller, because I've painted it with a brush, big brush. So I just want, because it's quite a, I just wanted to get a real good thing. It doesn't matter if you get brush marks with when you're doing the first coat, does it? You know what I mean? Doesn't matter at all. As long as you've got a good covering of it, which is what I wanted. And you can get a good covering with
M3 towards Winchester for 7.5 miles.
With a brush, so that's what I did. She's picking her nose. Stop picking your nose, girl, in the Audi. Look down, you don't want to see her. Girl picking her nose. God, she's heavy. Go on. So we've got a bit of traffic. Usually is. So yeah, that was my Saturday. Last night, and then we went to Tesco's, bought a couple of nice pizzas. I had a garlicky, the Tesco's finest garlic prawn. Oh, lovely. I enjoy that one. So I had that, and then we went into a sort of like and we had some. It was like a garlicky bread type thing. and then we went into a carbohydrate coma. I think is the only way to describe it. Watched a bit of telly and collapsed into bed and fell asleep. I was woken numerous times by the cat. He is such a pain in the arse. He's adorable, but he is total pain in the arse. Our other cat sleeps straight through. Might come and wake you up once if you're unlucky. If not, keeps out of the way. This one, he wants to touch all the time. Like at one point, he was actually stroking the side of my face with his paw. Yeah, it was a proper stroke. He likes to snuggle in. I don't mind him doing it, but you know, do it once, and that's it. Then you're there. But he gets bored after about half an hour and goes off, causes havoc in some other part of the house, and then comes back and wants to do it again. He has like half-hour naps all night, in between charging around the house like a wild banshee. There's something wrong with him. Right in the head. So he's booked in to have his knackers chopped off. Might alter him a little bit, I don't know. You never know, do you? I like to think it might calm him down. That was always the thing, wasn't it? Oh, I did do that, yeah, calm him down. We did that to our last cat, it didn't make a blind bit of difference. So we'll see. And other than that, I got up this morning, had coffee and got my shit together and came to work. Shed a few tears and here I am. Beautiful day though. I remember doing Remembrance parades. I was so wet. I'm sure I slipped into hypothermia at one stage once. I was about, how old would I have been? I must have only been about 10 or 11, something like that. I was playing in Shaftesbury Band. We were up on, if anyone knows Shaftesbury, a place called Park Walk, where the cross is. It's pretty exposed up there. Bearing in mind, you know, Shaftesbury's 700 foot up, has its own microclimate. Yeah, it can get a bit bleak up on top of the hill. And we were stood up there waiting for the last post to be, and the rain was coming in. Well, I think it was coming up. It wasn't even coming down. It was coming up, blowing up the valley, and then coming straight up off the ground up at us. Oh my word! Absolutely drenched. Freezing cold. I'm sure I ended up hot foot. Good old days. Just see the last of the colours of the trees looking absolutely glorious in this sunshine. So I had an easy week last week. It was nice. You know, running out today actually did me it's done me a favour, but as I was saying to the gorgeous Kira, I got back late on Friday night. Didn't have enough time to go on the docks, and I got back at about 8, let's call it 8 o'clock, it was 8 o'clock. So, I would have had to have started Monday fairly early in the morning to get this box off and to get a box on to get anywhere, which probably would have meant me having to come in Sunday night. So I'd have had Friday night knackered up and Sunday night knackered up. Whereas this way, Friday night, well, that was a write-off. Whatever happened, that was the way it was. And yes, you know, yes, my Sunday night is knackered up, but I'm getting paid for it. You know, and that makes the difference. I'm getting paid to have my Sunday night knackered up, rather than not being paid for it. And all a Sunday, obviously. But when I'm at home on a Sunday and I know I've got to go in early the next day, it's just you're just hanging around waiting for it to happen, aren't you? It's a horrible feeling. I'd rather go like this and earn money and be. It's just another day then. I never sleep well on a Sunday night, knowing that I've got to get up at 2-3 o'clock in the morning. I always have a terrible night's sleep. Oh, and knackered. It just sets you off wrong for the week. It really does. So, yeah, you know, for me personally, I know it's not, you know, Gorgeous Kira was rather I was at home, she said so, but, you know, it's... This works for me far better from a tiredness point of view, and from a monetary point of view. And we know it's not forever. We had a good talk about how long it's going to take us to extract ourselves from our current situation and get us over to France. And we've got a rough idea of when that is. I'm not going to talk about it now, but we've sort of narrowed it down. So we've got quite a few hurdles to jump between now and then, and it's not that far away. Yeah, it'll happen sooner than time will evaporate rather rapidly, I suspect. It doesn't take long for that period of time to disappear. So the plan, for those of you that are new to all of this and what you know, my channel is not a trucking channel. It's a travel channel.
After 1.2 miles, take the exit 9E05 towards Newbury.
It's called Fat Bloke Travels. Nothing to do about trucking. This is what I just happen to be doing at the moment. Our plan, our long-term plan, or medium. Well, it depends what you call medium to short term. Depends what you call short term. I'm not going to give too much away, but we will be going to France by hook or by truck. It's been our plan, it's been our dream for a while, and now we've made a plan, and now we know we're just going through the hurdles that we need to make all that happen. And yeah, it's exciting. So this will eventually morph into Fat Bloke in France,
After half a mile, take the exit 9.
and our journey of how we actually achieve that, where we're going to go,
Second exit A34.
shut up, where we're going to do, how we're going to do it, and all the hurdles that we have to jump through to make it happen. So I hope you stick with me on this.
Take the exit 9, then cross the roundabout and take the second exit.
And yeah, it should be fun. Should be fun. So
After a quarter of a mile, cross the roundabout and take the second exit A34.
I hear you. I really do. I hear you. I know where I'm going. Just let me know if there's any traffic problems. Other than that, shut up. I'll try and get this sentence.
Cross the roundabout
Oh,
and take the second exit.
can't even get the sentence out. Shut up. Right. Where's he going? Right in there. Good.
Take the exit A34, Winchester bypass.
Right, she should shut up now. Oh no, well maybe not. She might spout off in a second or two. So anyway, we've decided. Oh,
Keep left.
on a throttle. Right, we have decided. It's very different. We want to buy when we get there. Well, we want to buy, but trying to find somebody. Can you feel my pain? We're going to buy, but trying to find somewhere to buy, living over here, is difficult to say the least. You know, you only get so much holiday per year, and you're going to spend that going over trying to find something. And it's near on impossible. Not to say that people don't do it, but you're buying blind.
Keep left.
Shut up. So, we've come up with a clever idea. Well, we think it's clever. We're going to rent for 6 months.
Exit.
Oh, God, damn it.
For 28 miles.
Now, shut up for 28 miles, will you? Right. So, for the first 6 months, we're going to rent. And in that 6 months, Gorgeous Kira is going to hopefully, and this is the plan, hopefully carry on working. There's got to be there's hoops that we need to. We know all the hoops. We know all the. There's rules and regulations as to what you can and what you cannot do as to regards working abroad. We've got all those covered. Look at the colours. We've got all that covered. So we know all of this. So no need to go. We need visas. Yeah, we know all of this. Yeah. So we're going to rent for the first 6 months, which will enable myself to go house hunting, and that will be my sole job, the house hunt, and maybe do a bit of, you know, wheeling and dealing and buying stuff and then selling it back on again, bringing it back across. I don't know, there's all sorts of different things that we might be able to do. So yeah, could be an interesting first 6 months, could be quite fun, and then that allows us to have the flexibility to find exactly what we want rather than buying something that will do, because we haven't got any other options. So give us 6 months to have a look around and fall in love with someone, and then we can make the move permanent and then go from there. So that's the loose plan. But obviously we've got a lot of hurdles to jump through to start off with. Brexit not being our friend has created plenty of hurdles, and that's all they are. It's just hurdles. You just got to jump them. You know, it's not impossible. People move over to France all the time from all over different parts of the world. Like I say, if you're American and moving to France, it's no different to an American moving to France as it is to us. Exactly the same set of rules apply. So it's not impossible. It's made it coming out of Brexit has made it more difficult. But that's all it is. So we can do it. It just would have been easier. But that's the way it is, that's the way the cookie goes, and that's what we've got to go with. So, you know. Ugh. So, yeah. And it gives us 6 months, so we've got to we'll have to, you know, we're quite minimalists. Well, I'm not. Gorgeous Kira is. She's the one who rules the roost. So my clutter tends to get shoved all away, and her minimalist is what is our saving grace, really. So we're going, you know, a lot of the stuff we're going to sell and buy when we're out there. It's just not worth taking it across. It really isn't. You know, so there's a few bits of furniture that we want to keep. But we will get that into a Luton-sized van. That's all we need to take. Is a Luton-sized van to get all our gear into and get it across in one hit. Everything else we'll sell in the UK and buy when we're out there. The same with the cars. We'll sell. We've got include our daughter's car. We've got, well, that'd be hers, so she'll have to sort that out herself. But we've got 2 cars and I've got 2 motorbikes. We're selling both the motorbikes, and we're going to sell the Fiat 500. And then when we get out to France, we'll buy a French car, and then we'll sell the motor. Bring it back across the UK and sell it. Simple as. Because importing cars is just the hurdles that you have to do to make that happen is too much. Plus the fact that right-hand drive, you know, is just like they drive on the left, obviously. So it's just, you know, it's not worth the hassle. It's just not worth the hassle or the import duties. You wouldn't gain anything by it, so forget it. So buy French when we get out there. I quite like the idea of buying a van, because we're going to have to do quite a bit of what we want is a renovation job. And a van would be a sensible option. So either that or like something like a Renault Espace, you know, that you can take. Hello. Well, once more it turns itself off, and I've got no idea what I was talking to. No idea what I was talking about. I've had to put you on just purely and simply because it's just beautiful. Yeah, the colours. It's amazing how the sunshine just lifts the colours off the leaves. It's just incredible. So yeah, I've no idea at what point it decided to cut itself off, what I was talking about at the time. So what you got is what you got, simple as. So it's just enjoying the colours really. I haven't really got a lot to say. Coming up to Highclere. The M4 motorway is just up ahead, 7 miles to the M4. We're still heading north though. Lovely, isn't it? I know I bang on about it, but if I was trawling round inner city London or Birmingham or Manchester, then yeah, hard work, but is this really hard work? Really? trucks on the road today. Fair few cars. Bit of a diesel spill there by the looks of it. Down to one lane. Look at the colours there. Go. Had somebody pull out in front of me today. I was on the way to work. hope you're enjoying this. I've really only got a lot to say. It's just Tesco's you coming out. Need to get on with it. You're going to sit at the same speed as me. Tesco's not known for their speed. So I've put my foot down to get past him. Bother flashing me in or saying thank you for letting you out, but bother doing any of that, my friend. So I'm just going to ease off now, let the cruise control take me back down to 53. I was at 56. If he wants to get by me, he can get by me. A bit peckish, 10 past 1. Got a little way to go yet before I stop for lunch. Up here, and after that I'll let you get on with the rest of your day. So we're nearly halfway through November, and it's still 14 degrees at the moment. Well, I have seen a couple of frosts, but load of sheep. But you know, it's been mild, isn't it? I'm sure I heard on the radio yesterday or recently, anyway, in the last couple of days, that November, Scotland had its warmest November or warmest day in November. It was the warmest day that time of year for since records began. It's slightly worrying, isn't it? I really don't understand how people can say that climate change is not a thing. I don't get it. They're taking a very narrow view that the world is warming up. Well, I don't see it getting hotter. Well, it's not just that, is it? We had a hedgehog in the garden last night. They should be in hibernation by now. It's wrong, isn't it? When you start confusing nature, you know you're in a shit. Any apples looking green over to the right there. What they got planted. So this is a video all about nothing really. Just beautiful colours. I started watching this. I only found him this morning. There's this guy called Kurt. He's a youngish lad. Well, I would say young lad. He's probably in his late 20s maybe. And he's a traveller. He travels around. And he's in Bolivia at the moment. Never watched him. It just popped up on my feed and I thought I'll watch him. And he's cracked me up. I'll get the full in the next video. I'll find out his full, because he's worth watching. Just pure entertainment. He's just he speaks brilliant English. He speaks fluent. What do they speak in Bolivia? Is it Spanish or Portuguese? I don't know. Whatever it is, he speaks it. You know, he's obviously a clever guy. And all you see is he's still on a side street, and he's got a llama with him called Kevin. And he flags down a taxi to take him to this town, which is along one of the deadliest roads in Bolivia, with his llama called Kevin. And they both get into a taxi, and the taxi driver's going, yeah, no problem at all. They sit on the back seat. So he's in the back of a taxi with a llama called Kevin. Like it's the most perfectly normal thing to do in your life. And I thought I'd scroll through the comments, and there's a couple of comments going, we were wondering, and one of the comments really struck out, and it said something like, so glad to see that you're okay, as we haven't seen any videos from you for a few weeks now, and we're just wondering, and then all of a sudden you pop up with a llama called Kevin. What's going on? Brilliant. I've got to watch more. I've got to watch more of this guy, because he's just fascinates me. But yeah, it's just incredible. I'll get that. As far as I can remember, I'll try and put the link in to his YouTube channel. But he's worth a watch. And he's not trying to be funny enough, and he's just, that's what he does. It's just brilliant. So anyway, yeah, I'll probably speak to you when I pull into, because this is getting on for ages, this, isn't it? I'll probably speak to you when I get up there and just finish off for the day, and we'll see what tomorrow brings. So I'll thank you for watching, if you watched to the end or watched till now. There's a little bit more to go when I pull into where I'm stopping tonight, and I hope you enjoyed the colours, because it's just beautiful, isn't it? You know, sunny day, bit of reflection, and just counting how lucky we are, really. And I think that's what we've got to remember, especially when you're feeling a bit, we're lucky. We're the lucky ones. We're the lucky ones. No matter what state you're in or how you are, we're still lucky. Because, well, there's a future, isn't there? There's a future. It may not be bed of roses, but whatever future you got has got to be nothing better than nothing, you know? Cut off, that's it, done, dusted. we've got to take that into we've got to build that into our thought process, and sometimes we don't, and that's easily done, isn't it? You know, that's easily done. Just remember, we're the lucky ones. Speak to you all later. Hello. Time now is 16:37. We should be. Well, we've got about 8-9 more to go. And the last couple of hours has been a bit of a. It's been hard graft, to be honest with you. As soon as the light started to fade, it's been hard work. And not because it's tiring. I don't feel tired. Just I think it's just battling with the thoughts that go on in your head, you know. It's like leaving on a Sunday. And I know I've mentioned about, and I don't know whether the camera cut out before I mentioned it, or whether I've already mentioned it, so I have no idea. But it's leaving on a Sunday is always, even leaving on a Monday morning, early hours, there's always this feeling of guilt that I'm leaving. And sometimes it's just fleeting, and other times it sort of lingers on a bit, you know. Today it's decided to linger. And you know, it's just. And it's not guilt because you've done something wrong. It's guilt because you're leaving home. You know? And you're not made to feel guilty. Don't get me wrong. It's, you know, I'm not made to feel guilty. But I know where I really want to be, and it isn't here. Do you know what I mean? But this is the packet, this is the hand I've been dealt. And I don't know, right at this minute, of another way of earning the sort of money that I'm earning, doing something else. There isn't. I suppose I could set up an OnlyFans and sell pictures of my arse or my feet, I don't know. You know what I mean? Trucker's toes. Watch this space. But you know what I mean, it's just it's a struggle sometimes, isn't it? I mean, your gorgeous Kira is a capable woman, and more than capable, extremely capable, more capable than I am. But I'd rather be with her than in a truck on my own. Sometimes I envy people that work days, but that would be, for me, doing this job, working days, is an impossibility. And starting at 2-3 o'clock in the morning and finishing at, you know, 3-4 o'clock in the afternoon, getting home at 5, I'd have to be in bed for 7 o'clock. What life is that? Gorgeous Kira's just had her first glass of wine by then, only just finished work. Do you know what I mean? It's just like, it wouldn't work. And for a lot less money, yeah, but why would you do that? You know, we know the end goal. So you got to suck it up, really, I suppose. Don't make it any easier, though, does it? still want to be a trucker? Yeah. Highs and lows. Highs and lows. That's what it's all about. Right, I'm coming off in 2 miles, just under. So I'll stay behind this guy. He's okay going downhill, but he's a bit slow going up him. Slower than me. I'm just hoping. They've got spaces. They should have. But they're doing a lot of groundwork in there, so it does limit the spaces somewhat. Yeah, we should be alright.
After 1.2 miles, take the exit 29 towards Chesterfield.
Yeah, we do that. Quarter to 5, more or less dark. It's foggy up here as well. That doesn't help. I think if it was a clear night, it'd still be a little bit. It'd be a bit lighter than it is now. But it's quite foggy. Difficult to see. I know. You just have to trust me on that one. God, yawning well. I won't be late to bed tonight. I tell you. Be lucky if I see 8 o'clock. Get up about just after 5 tomorrow. Leave about 5:45. I've got to be at this location at quarter past 6, and it's about 15 minutes, if that, away. I think it's about 9-10 minutes away. So it's literally just round the corner.
After half a mile, take the exit 29 towards Chesterfield. Then go left on the roundabout and take the first exit of 6,175 towards Clay Cross. Take the exit 29. Then go left on the roundabout and take the first exit.
Here we go. We're off the M1. Hooray!
After 900 feet, go left on the roundabout and take the first exit of 6,175 towards Clay Cross. Go left on the roundabout and take the first exit.
I might curtain it. Green light, green light. First one off. Here we go. Oh, hiccups. Sounded like a strangled pheasant. It's funny, I haven't stopped in this this truck stop for probably the best part of 2 years, and then the last 3-4 weeks I think I've been in here like every other week. If not, I've stayed in here. I've stayed here probably 3 or 4 times in the last 3 or 4 weeks. Weird how it goes. No fridges running after 10 o'clock here. No guarantee that that'll happen, but it's on snap. There's fuel, there's a little shop, there's a cafe. You can get a pint if you want. I don't. But the cafe isn't open tonight on a Sunday. I had chicken and chips near the other night. It's quite nice. Well, chicken and chips, loads of salad, and then baked beans were plonked on nearly on my salad. Which were plonked on. There you go, son. Which were plonked on my salad, which is quite bizarre. But yeah, no, it was nicer. Good.
After 900 feet, go left on the roundabout and take the first exit, Carberry View Road.
And a well-stopped shop. Put my teeth in. And a
Left on the roundabout and take the first exit.
a well-stocked trucker's shop, full of all sorts of crap that you buy but you don't really need. Do you know what I mean? Order. It's like, oh, I could do with one of those for the truck. No, you don't really, but you'll buy it. LED lights and gloves and straps and all sorts. Oh, look, it's quite, I think we're alright in it. En route truck stops. Never used to be called en route. Secure, clean and friendly. Yeah, okay. Oh, there's loads of space in there. I'll be spoilt. I'll go all the way round so I can scope out what's going on, and I'll come down here. Wow, I stopped where I stopped the other night actually. Yeah, so I'll stop in there. Oh, there's another one of our lads up here.
You have reached your destination, Harvard View Road. It is on your left.
I know exactly who that is as well. I saw his car in the yard. And if we're going to the same place, it wouldn't surprise me. If I can get... I could actually get next to him. That'd be funny, wouldn't it? I might do that. No, I won't be able to get up. What am I doing? I'll be at the wrong angle, I think. No, I'll be at the perfect angle. Absolutely spot on. Plenty of room to get out in the morning as well. Perfect. Right, 10 to 5. 4 hours 24 for driving. See, I could have done it all in one hit, but 6 minutes, not worth the chance. So I'm here. I'll speak to you all in the morning or at some point tomorrow. Speak to you later. Cheers.